Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Trisha Creativemind Creations, and this is part 3 of the of my no, part 4. I don't know what part it is, I figured out. Of this house. And unfortunately, guys, this is gonna be another part because like I said, I'm gonna decorate the outside like it's, you know, the house, you know how you decorate your outside of the house. It's Christmas. I'm gonna do that, but I don't have everything I want to put. So what we're gonna finish now is just basically finishing the house, and then the last part will be me actually decorating it in Christmas. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I went ahead and got a 12 by 12 sheet of paper for one of my old Recollections Christmas paper stack that I got from Michael's years ago. I went ahead and cut it down about 6 by 6 because each side of this house is less than 6 by 6, so I just thought it was easier to do it that way and just work on one section at a time, or one wall at a time. So I'm going to make sure that we got these all in the same direction, this pattern. And then we're going to start putting in pretty much wallpaper. Okay, so again, these are 6 by 6. I'm just going to measure how tall this is, and it is 5 inches. Should have done 5 inches, a little less than, a little over 5, like 5 and 1/16. So whoa, I just knocked something off. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut all these down to 5 and 5/16. Again, I gotta make sure these are, I don't think it matters, they all go the same way. No matter which way you turn, it's all going to match. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter which way I turn, it's all going to match. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to get my little, let's go ahead and get the little one, my little fingers cutter. And I'm going to try to cut down these at one time. And it's just like a little over 5. Like 5 and this 1/16. No, wait a minute, let's cut 2 of these at a time. If I can just get it even. Let's just do one at a time. Because it's just a teeny bit over 5 inches. That's like 5 1/16 of an inch. Make sure. Let's go ahead and measure inside, front and back wall. This is about 5. Oh, hold on, guys, I got my glasses on. Okay. So this is what, 5 and 5/8, I think. Because I'm measuring from the inside, from here, this wall to this wall. So look like it's 5 and 5/8. Yeah. I'm going to get the bigger cutter for that. See, the thing about this, this is the only thing I don't like about this trimmer, is that when you get to the middle of this, between 5.5 and 6, the measurements are correct. So what I do is I just put my ruler in here. All the way down to the end, line it up with the measurements on the thing, and then I just go from the measurements on the ruler. I need 5 and 5/8. So that's right there. this out. There we have it. And either I cut it crooked or the house is crooked. And it's a little snug in some areas. So, it looks like the paper may be crooked. It's a little snug. There. And there we got it in there. So, I'm going to cut the other ones first. I'm going to cut the front one because I know that the front of the house is the same width as the back. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that down. So again, I like a little over, it's 5 1/16 is the height. Now, 5 5/8. Where is my ruler? And 5/8. Yep, see that's not straight. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this back one in. And I think I wanted to use score tape. I don't want to use glue. Wet glue. So I probably should be using wet glue. I'm just going to put yeah. Okay. This is the piece that goes on the back wall. I don't know if I'm going to put trim in here, guys. Like, you know how you put trim around your walls, the top and bottom of your wall. At base trim and ceiling trim. I might or might not do that. I don't know. Most likely, knowing me, I probably will. And I'll probably use wet glue on this. I'm gonna see if I can get this in. Got that in. Cool. And that's that wall. Now, with the other piece that goes on the front, we're going to have to measure up some spots for the windows. And basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to see if I can put a piece in there to hold that flat against that, so I can get a pencil and trace around. I won't have to trace around the doors because I'm not gonna make a functioning door like I did on the Halloween house. I'm gonna get a pencil, pen or something, and I'm going to just trace around it. So move this over, and again we're going to, now we're going to be cutting inside this line. I mean on the outside of this line. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I'm going to put it like that in the middle. Then I'm going to go out. I'm probably going to go like an eighth of an inch outside this the line. I'm not going to cut right on the line. Just an eighth of an inch outside that line. Like so. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up. Y'all won't have to watch this part and cutting this out. Okay, all done. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this here. We're going to check, see which way this goes, and voila. Yep, fits perfectly. I ain't got to worry about it being perfect on there because I'm going to put windows in there. So, gosh, that's going to be too much score tape. And I want to make sure that it's stuck around the edges to make sure it's good to the windows. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put some score tape on the edges. And then I'll put the wet glue around the windows. That went down, crickets. Okay. I'm sorry guys if you're getting a glare off my cutter. I'll probably have to move it. Doesn't look like I'm getting a glare. Okay. Alright. Now I'm just going to put in the middle and around the windows. Nope, just took off the tape first. No biggie. Okay, let's make sure. I don't think it matters which one I put in. Which end I put in first, because it's all the same. Nope, it's not. Okay. Smooth that down. And it's in. So I'm going to go all around the edges to get that. And then around the windows. Smooth around the windows. That's that side. Alrighty. I'm just gonna measure the sides, and then we're gonna cut on this for that. Oh, I knew that. Okay. 4.5 it looks like. I'll take the other 2 pieces and cut this down to 4.5. By what, about 5 5/16. Wait a minute. Nope. Wrong thing. I don't know what I'm looking at. And I think I had that right. I just messed up, guys. So I'm gonna get on a piece of paper. I hope I got another sheet of this. I just screwed that up. I think I had it right. You know what? I'm gonna piece that back on there. I'm gonna do it. Put that on. There's a piece that I wasn't supposed to cut off. I'm doing it, guys. It ain't like I'm gonna see it. It's gonna be on this side. I am gluing that back on. Let me see what. Mess the pattern back up. Some kind of way. It has to be on this side somewhere. Maybe I can find the piece that I cut off. Let's see. Nope, that ain't it. I hit it in the way. These pieces aren't long enough. Like long enough. But yeah, I cut too much off. And I really don't feel like cutting another piece of paper for this. Let's see if I can find how this is gonna go. I think I found the piece. I think I found it. I'm gonna put it. There's a repeat pattern. Alright, so I'm gonna get me some Scotch tape. I'm gonna put it on the back side of this. See, this is what I think I live up to my name, my Creativemind's name, because when I make mistakes like that, and to keep from, oh, wait a minute, I put it on the wrong side. To keep from messing up or redoing something completely. Wait a minute, now I moved it around. I feel which side it's supposed to go. And to keep from redoing the thing completely, I tend to find an easier fix. And I'm going to put it on right here on this side. And now, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and line the pattern up. Find out where that pattern goes, where it repeats, line it up, and it doesn't look like it's going to line up. Oh, wait a minute, yeah, I was in too far. Okay, I got it. a little bit. I'm just trying to line the pattern up. If I press it down. And there it is. It's gonna be a little short on one end. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna pull this back because I don't want to put that shiny tape on there. I want that showing, so I'm gonna put a little piece of tape right here. And then that's gonna can't grab it. Okay, push that down. There it goes. And now I'm going to cut off this end. And then I might have to move this down here, do some more piecing together. But you know what? I'm just going to put on siding, so it's a little off, but hey, it's in there. Now I need to cut it down 4 inches. No. What was it? It was 4.5 inches. Yeah, 4.5 inches. It's a little bit snug. A little sliver. Alright. Come out of there. Okay. So now we're going to put that in there like that. And then again, I think I'm going to put that down here at the bottom. Somehow still a snug right here. Oh, my blades aren't cutting straight. Problem. Let's see. You know what? It's snug. Cut this off just a little bit. It's just a little too hot for my taste. Okay, that's better. I still need to cut down this side. Good. Okay, now I'm going to get that piece of. Okay, and again, we're going to trace over the windows. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'll stop the camera. I'll stop filming and I'll go ahead and do this side and the other side, then I'll be right back. Y'all don't have to watch me do that part. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oops. Oops, going the wrong way. Ah! Sorry, guys. I forgot how to use this darn camera just like that. Okay. Alright, so I did all the walls, wallpaper, and also did the floor. Now, I couldn't find a neutral color that had like a pattern to it that matched the walls, and I wanted that color. So I just got a piece of cardstock. and cut that to size. The width here on the inside like 5/8 and 4.5 across here, and I put that down in there. So I put that in with just some double-sided tape, score tape. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting in the windows, and we're going to put the windows on the inside of the house first. And so I need to separate these. These windows are going on the inside, these go on the outside. So I gotta get all my windows. And I'm gonna have to put these in with glue. And this is coming off. I'm gonna need some glue in there. Okay. So first, let's see. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put some glue on here. I didn't have to put it down the middle because there's nothing to stick it to in the middle, so just put it on the edges. And I'm going to carefully look in there and put that around the window. And unfortunately, some of the red is showing. Oh well. That's the inside. See that? Well, if I can turn the right way. Ah. Alright. Get another one. Again, I don't have to put it around the, put it in a metal, just around the edges, because there's nothing to glue it to in the middle. Put in another one. That red bothers me. I get a paintbrush in there and paint that red that's sticking inside the walls. That's if I don't put curtains up in there or something. But if I'm going to put a mini or something here, curtains probably won't work. I'm going to put in another one. This one at the top. I need a baby wipe. I'm trying to pat this down, and I don't want to get. Get that baby wipe, guys. Oh Lord, I'm out. That's what told me the other day when I was at the store to get some more, but I didn't because I wanted to get the same kind I got this time, and I didn't know which kind they were, but now I know. So I know now I'm gonna go to the store what kind to get, and that gonna have to be from Walmart. All right, get another window. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? I need to get some paper towels out here too. Okay, you see you guys how it look on the inside? Alright, so now I'm just going to speed this up and put the rest of it in so you won't have to sit here and watch me do this part. So I'm just going to speed this up. Okay, so how's it look, guys? Looks pretty cool, ain't it? Oops. Let's show you the back wall. Well, that's neat. Okay, now we're going to start putting the windows that go on. Oh, I want to put the door on the inside too. Where's the door? So I got two doors. Like I said, I'm not going to make a functioning door like I did on the other house. So I'm going to put one of these on the inside. And I'm just going to put it, well, I guess I can put it all over because I didn't cut the paper in there. But I don't put it over the vellum because I don't want the glue showing through, even though it's going to be on the inside. I got glue on it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to try and see. I see where the light is. I'm going to hold it to the light. Hold it up this way, guys, so I can see where to put the door. Hold it up to the light. Put a little bit. And there's the door on the inside. Okay, now we're going to put the door on the outside. Now on this one, because I cut it out, I am going to just put it around the edge. So we're going to put the door on first. Oh, I spread it all over anyway. I don't know why I did that. Instead of just going to put it around the edges, I put it filled it around in the middle too. I didn't need to. So I'm going to put that down. Now, of course, you guys know that this is not perfect because you can still see part of the this side I got going there, set that down. So now I'm just gonna take my baby wipe and kind of push it around the edge. Okay, and now I'm gonna start putting the windows on the outside. Like so. Again, I'm just gonna put it around the edges. Straight. Yeah. It wasn't straight with the door. Okay. Alright, straight as it's gonna be. Another window. Again, I'm just putting it around the edges. That one. And now, another window. I got some glue on the vellum part. I hope it dries and you don't see it. Gotta be more careful. Keep getting it on the vellum. Let's see if I can get that off. Probably making it worse. Okay. I'm liking the way this is turning out. Isn't this cute, guys? Okay, again, I'm going to just speed this up so you're gonna have to watch me do this, and then we'll go on to the next part. Okay, guys. I'm missing a window. I don't know what happened to it. I know I made enough of them, so it's on my desk somewhere. So we'll add it later. But I can't find my. I'm missing a window, and I know I made enough. I know I did, because I counted them. I don't know how many times to make sure I made enough, and I needed 12 windows. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover this edge right here. And this is going to be really easy. So what I've already done is I went through some of my white scrap paper and I cut 1.5 inch, no, a 1/2 inch strips of white cardstock. And like I said, I just used, got some more white scrap. And I've already cut one of them. I got cut myself when I was cleaning my knife. I don't know if y'all saw that. But I cut myself, so I'm trying not to bleed on the white cardstock. So anyway, so I already cut one. I scored it right down the middle. Let me get my bone folder. And what's going to happen is it's going to go right down the side, just like that. And so I'm going to just put that on an eyeball where I need to cut it. I'm going to use my nail to mark it. And I'm just going to cut that straight across. And then I'm using glue. And I'm going to stick that on there. Hold it in place for a few seconds. That. Now we're going to get another piece. And we're going to cut a notch in there, guys, because of the porch right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it down first. No, it's not straight. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the pieces that I cut, because that was the only one that I scored. I'm going to go ahead and score all these other pieces with my school board. Like I said, these are 1/2 inch pieces. I'm going to score 1/8 of an inch down the middle. I mean 1/4 inch. Now, I did make sure that I cut at least 4 of the pieces. That's going to, or 2 rather, that's going to go on the back. The fronts and sides, you're going to have to probably do those in, this is one more piece. Probably have to do those in sections. This part on the front. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the back first. I'm going to fold it on the score line. My bone folder. I'm going to measure it. On there, measure it. With my nail. Cut it straight across and glue. See, I'm bleeding on it. Dang it. I done started bleeding again. Crap. Can't use that piece now. I'm gonna have to wrap my finger up, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have any band-aids out here. I'm gonna have to make a quick band-aid or something. Okay. Got a piece of my felt. I got some that I use for. Okay. Let's see if that holds. Piece of felt and tape, guys. All right. Oh, that's not long enough. I think I cut it too short. I'm gonna cut it too short and too long. Okay. Let me get that piece out of the way. So I'm gonna be grabbing it again. That's part I got. Piece I got. Hemoglobin on. All right. It's still a little bit too long. Let's cut this here. Perfect. Okay. Hold this for a minute. Let's hold this for a sec. Somehow that was still too. Well, I'll cut it if it dries. And that's that. Okay, now let's go back to the sides. Let's see. I'm hoping I don't have to cut it or like do it in sections because I really don't want that gap there. So I'm going to put it on, and oh, that's good size. And then let me see so if I can see this. So I'm going to put it down on the one side, and then I'm going to have to cut out a little notch. Oops, that will fly somewhere. And that might just work. I need to cut a little bit of a bigger notch. Just a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Down. And look at that, guys. Okay. I'm gonna hold this down. few seconds. Push it in on it, make sure the corner is flush with the corners of the house. So I'm just taking it and holding. Look at that. Let's do the other side. This isn't scored straight. Let's see if I can straighten it up just a little bit before I press it with my bone folder. Like I said, guys, you can see that this is not perfect, but it's still neat. So now I'm going to do the other side. Same over here. Put that there. I want it. And I'm going to snip right there. And right here. Out this little notch, and that's just fine everywhere. I gotta sweep anyway. Alright, let's check it. Perfect. Okay. Sections. Just a few seconds. I'm just holding it and squeezing it together. Just holding it for a few seconds. Until it catches hold. Look at there, guys, and the corners are done. I'm loving this. I still gotta do some touch up where I got the gray paint at, but it's not bad. And that is that. Okay, so now we're done with the stuff for that part of the house. Now I gotta get the roof. Where is it? Right here. And we're going to do the same thing along these corners right here. But this might be big enough. This is a piece I cut off. And we're just gonna put it right there. That's a perfect piece. And just score it a little, burnish it a little bit. And I'm going to do this on all four corners of this. Guess what, guys? And I still forgot to make the windows for this part. So that's gonna be that's gonna come with the other part because I still have to cut those out of my Cricut. I made the windows, I just didn't cut them out yet. I mean, like the SVG file form. I just haven't cut them out of my Cricut. And I probably, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm doing it right the next time. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 more pieces of this. I'm gonna go ahead and burnish this with my bone folder. And what needs to happen is that I'm gonna have to cut this a little taller, and then it's gonna come down at a slant. I'm guesstimating now because I can't measure it the way it is. So I'm gonna show you what I just said. Cut it that width, and then I'm gonna go up to go around this part. So hopefully, because I didn't do that first part right, I might take it off and redo it. So it goes up the side. That is better. Perfect. See, I cut it And then I cut it a slant so y'all can see that. And then I'll show you when I put it on how it's going to fold around and go, because the other side isn't straight. I'm just gonna get back on the right. I'm gonna get it on there straight and hold it for a few seconds. Okay, see that? That's how it's supposed to look. And see, the first one, I didn't cut it right, so I'm gonna take that off. Hope it won't tear the other part too much. Redo that. Cool, came off no problemo. Alright, so they're gonna do that part again. Cut a little longer than what it's supposed to be. I'm just guesstimating. And then I'm going to go and cut up. And let's see if it fits. That's better. Much better. I put too much glue. Okay. And I'm going to put that on. Gonna hold that down for a few seconds. I really use the baby wipe. When I use my hands are nasty. Then I'm using glue. Then I don't want the nasty coming off of my hands into the glue onto my white cardstock. And that is better. Got 2 more to go. Now one side of this, because this doesn't have to go up, we have to just cut one side of it. So we're going to cut like we used were before, cut like that, and then one side we're going to cut this straight across. And now that piece looks like that, because this piece goes across, it doesn't go up. Like I said, guys, this is guesstimation work as I go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Now if I can just get it on there. Yeah, and hold that in place for a few seconds. See? That's how that looks. I'm going to do one more for the other side. And we're done with the siding of the house. So excited. I'm going to cut up. And then now, because this goes this way, we're going to cut this side off. Straight across, and make sure it fits. And I think I cut a little too short. That's no problem. I got another piece left. Where'd it go? Right here. I cut that a little too short, guys. Then I cut the wrong way. No biggie. I can just fold it the other direction. That's better. Much better. Didn't I say that before? Yeah. Okay. going to hold it down into place for a few seconds. And there it is. And now let's see how it looks with. Looky there, guys. Not quite lined up, but it'll do. Look at that. Oh, look at that. How close. I gotta find my window though. That's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna have to cut another one. I know a doggone while I cut on my windows. But anyway, so that's that, guys. Now I'm gonna start working on the roof. Now, okay. Now, like I said, I found a piece of gray cardstock that I've cut into 3/4 inch strips. I think they were 3/4 inch strips. I didn't cut them all. Let's see. And then I used one of my Fisker's edge punches to cut little scallops in them. Some of these I cut down because, yeah, here's a strip that I didn't cut yet. Okay, I think these are 3/4 inch strips. Yeah, 3/4 inch strips out of the gray. And then I used my Fisker's edge punch to cut the scallops in them. And so first what I'm going to do is I already measured some. Measured like 4 of these. Some of these are already short and I cut to length. That ain't it. I think these are it. Let's clean some of this up. Okay. Now let's open this necessary stuff out of the way. Okay. So I want to get my pieces that I cut to look. I think I already cut like 4 pieces. And I know I cut some. I gotta show you. This. Okay, because this is gonna be staggered. So I cut 8 pieces already. And now you see the difference in there in these. Okay, I cut 4 that has the end on it, that has the full scallop on there. And then I cut 4 that was, the scallop was cut in half because I want these to stagger. So when I put them on there, see how the scallop's going to end up into that valley right there? I want them to stagger. So that's why I cut them like that. So first, I'm going to start with the one with the piece that is got the full scallop. And this is just going to come off the page as far as the scallops just below the edge of the roof. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the house instead. And I'm going to hold it down like this so I can see where the scallops are coming just slightly over the edge of the roof. See, the only thing you see is the scallops. Just the scallops are over the edge, right down to where the little valley part is. Like that. And then next I'm going to take one that's got a half scallop, and I'm going to put it just below. It's going to be the same thing. I'm going to line this up just below the valley part. It's just gonna, right when it get to the part what's covering the this previous part to put on, that's where it's gonna go. So I'm gonna have to take it and slide it down till I don't see that brown top anymore. And again, I'm just going to put a line of glue here. I'm gonna stick it right there. And if you look at the side, it comes out like probably a 1/8 of an inch down. Oops. Trying to get it straight across. come up the edge a little bit. Oh, no, it's just the way the house is. So I'm going to need a little bit of glue under there. And that's that. And then again, I'm going to get another one that has a whole scallop, a full scallop, and same thing. And it'll come down a 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch down over the next one, and it's going to be staggering the previous strip I just put on. At least that's the way it's supposed to go. Is this drawing? Ah. Okay. And then the next one, half scallop. I'm trying to make this straight even all across. I might have to clip it a little bit once it's all on, because I did measure them already, but somehow these are not coming up straight or even. Full scallop. See how it's turning out? Half scallop. Just kind of got some on there. And before you get up, make sure that you're lining these up with the top of the house, because you want them crooked. So I'm also, when I'm laying these down, I'm also making sure that they're straight with the top of the house. And then I thought I had another full scalpel. Did I rub it somewhere? Okay, well I gotta cut some more, I gotta punch some more edges, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of this off camera, and then I'll be right back and show you what it looks like. I'm just gonna do the rest of the back, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna maneuver the front part. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay, now I finished the back part of the roof, and when I got to this part right here, I had to cut like a little notch out of that to go around the chimney. And then of course I had to measure and cut it off right there and on the side. I measured from this end because again I needed to make sure it was staggered. So I measured it going in from this way and from this end going in that way. And I just cut it off up to the chimney. Okay, so now the front part is going to prove to be a little bit more tedious and irritating and aggravating than the back. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, because it's obvious that I don't need a whole long strip, so I'm thinking I probably just need one little cut with the scalloped edge, and it's gonna have to go at a slant. So I'm gonna start on this side come down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from this edge, come down just below that part, that scallop. I'm going to take my nail or my bone folder, and I'm going to crease that right up in there, like so. And then I'm going to, first I'm going to cut right about like 1/8 of an inch away from that crease. Let me put some more into it, because I think I'm going to go up, and after that, then I'm going to come down and cover that with, even though I did paint it with gray, so cover that just 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to wait a minute. Okay. Now, how did I get turned the wrong way? Oh well, I'll just fold back the other way. And wait a minute. Did I cut the, what happened? What did I do? What did I do? Let me go on this side? I don't know how I did that. What happened? Did I cut the wrong part or something? What? I think I did. I cut the wrong part. Ha ha. Ha, let's do that again. Dang, Trish. I cut the wrong side. Alright, so now I'm going to do this again. Come down below. Right below the alley. And then crease that. Bone folder. I did cut that right. This time I'm going to cut off the short side. Cut off the wrong side, guys. It's not exactly straight, but that don't matter. It's okay. And I'm going to bring it down and put that right on the edge. Now I guess y'all can imagine how this is going to go. I'm going to bring it down just so right below. Like that. And then I'm going to see if I can cut this off. Nope, not gonna work because it's not quite half. Let's see. Let's start with the small pieces that I cut off. This is a perfect half right here. Perfect half of a scallop. And I'm gonna put it right up to the edge of that. Place it. And know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to try it with this piece. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue down. Put my piece in. Crease it. Crease it, and then cut it off. Yay. Yeah, that's easier. Okay, so now I need a full scallop edge. And I'm just going to continue doing this up the side, measuring out from the, with the, switching out with whole scallop, half scallop, whole scallop, half scallop. So, again, put the glue in there, come down 1/8 of an inch, go to the next piece, get it in there, make sure it's lined up straight first. at the edge of the roof. I'm going to hold it and crease it in there with my bone folder, and glue is oozing everywhere. And then go to reach in there and cut that off. Yeah, so I say I did that. I'm gonna do it one more time, then I'm going to again do this off camera. Get a short piece I already have, and it's perfect already. It's half scallop. Put down some glue. Put down the half scallop, 1/8 inch down. Line it up with the edge of the house, the roof. That is down a little too far. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it was perfect where it was. Okay. I'm going to crease it. And then cut that off. And I'm going to continue doing that up this side, and I'm going to come back with both sides done. So I'm going to do that off camera. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I got the 2 sides of the front done. This side and this side. Kind of bent it up a little bit, and I stopped right below here. What I'm going to, what's going to happen is I'm going to cut another strip, and I'm going to cut both edges. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cut it probably more than 3/4 inch. Probably had to cut a 1/4 inch. I'm sorry, a whole inch strip, and then put it right across here. It's going to do the same across here. But now we're gonna, these sides probably won't be that hard to do. It's going to be this right here, at least getting it started, is going to be the dickens to do. So I got the perfect piece that I ended up with. This is like a scrap piece that I got left with one of the scraps. So I'm going to see if this will work right in there. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go ahead and push it in there, because I already know it'll fit. Get some glue, kind of spread it around my finger in there, and then I'm going to put one over here. And then I'm going to get it and put it in there, and again, make sure it's that scallop edge is right below and slightly below the edge of the roof. So I'm going to get it in there straight. And make sure this is straight. And now that's in there. I'm going to see if I can just crease it in there with my bone folder. It moved. Because I need it to be straight so I can line it up. So I'm going to make sure it's straight across. And I'll get down some. And maybe I'm not going to roll it around. I'm just going to just put that and do that. Now I can do this. Alrighty, that wasn't so hard. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that off flush with the edge of the house. There. Cut that back a little bit more. I'm getting a little with my bigger scissors. Yeah. And if I cut some in the house, I can just touch it back up with my paint. Let's see. The small scissors might work better. We'll try it again. Yeah. Cut this side down some more. There. Kind of got the roof, but I can touch it up with paint. And so, we probably could have brought it down some more. And so that's going to be my starting line right there. Right there, that first piece. Let's see how this is going to go. I'm going to find the smallest piece I can find. These are all my last 3 smallest pieces that I have. Okay, so now we need to let's see, have this centered, the scallop centered in the middle. I think I'm going to do this the same way. I'm going to put some glue in there. I'm going to kind of go up the sides a little bit. And then I'm going to stick this in here. Make sure the valley is centered right over the scalloped part. And see if I can get it in there. Yeah. Make sure it's straight in there. And then I'm just going to get my bone folder. Well, I'm going to try to get it before the darn glue dries. And make sure it's straight. I'm just going to crease it. That side. On this side with my finger. And crease that side. Now, get in there, crease it real good. Probably won't matter if I don't cut that off, but I don't want that much. I don't want too much bulk in there, so I'm going to cut it down like I did on the sides. Reach in there. Yeah. So, like that. And now, hold on guys. Okay. Now, we're going to get another piece. Killing my fingers. And we're going to now center the scallop, the full scallop edge over the valley edge, and so on and so on. So again, I'm going to put glue in there. Make sure I get it up the sides. Now it's getting a little messy. I'm going to see if I can get the scallop edge in there centered over that valley edge. And make sure it's straight. I'm going to hold it in there with my finger while I crease that side. So I'm going to crease that side, cut that side because it's already a little short. So I got some of that glue. But I'm going to cut this side because it's just a little too long. I don't want that much bulk in there. So I'm going to fold that out so I can cut that down just a little bit. Like that. And there you have it. So again, I'm going to finish this off camera. I'm going to go ahead and do the same with this edge. All the sides. And then I'll come back and what I have to do is the top part. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got one more side to do, and I'm just going to show you my process. How I started these insides, these little inside of the this part right here of the roof. Okay, I just started with any part. Didn't matter which one you use because it wasn't going to look like anything anyway. So then I just started with either half scallop or whole scallop. And so on this particular side, I started with whole scallop, a half scallop. And what I do is so I'm starting because I did with the half scallop. Now I'm going to whole scallop. I'm just grab a little scrap piece, and then I put it in there, and I line it up with that edge, and then I kind of hold it in there. Make sure this is straight. If you can eyeball it, this level, this line straight with the roof, and then I hold it in there, and then first I use my bone folder, kind of crease it, and then I get my X-Acto. And I kind of run over it a few times, maybe twice. Even if I don't cut all the way through. So now I just pull it apart. If it don't, I just cut it. And this little part that's hanging off right there. And then I just get my glue. Kind of my finger. And then I just stick it in there. And again, make sure that it's lined up with, this line is lined up with the top. And that's how I do that. I'm going to show you one more time. Then I'm going to finish it off camera. So because there's a whole scallop, now I start with a half scallop on the next time. On the next row. Just cut out a half scallop. And then I lay it in there where I need it. Overlapping. Even with the edge. It's a little fiddly sometimes. Hold it in there. Since I gotta crease my finger first. Let me get my bone for it. So some more. Then my X-Acto. Scored a couple times with the X-Acto. Sometimes I cut through, sometimes I don't. If I just pull it apart. And then again, I'll just take some glue, spread it out, and pop that in there. And that is how that is going right up the side. I'm almost done with that. Like I said, guys, when I get finished with this part, I'll be back and show you how I'm going to do the top part. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm about done with this. I'm liking it, except right here kind of messed up. Like, I don't know, because I was lining it up, but I think because where I started down here or whatever, it didn't line up properly here, but no biggie. But I already did this side of the roof right back here, and this gable. Now, what I did is I cut a 1 1/8 strip of grit cardstock, scored it down the middle, and then I punched both sides again with my Fiskars edge punch here. And I'm going to fold it in half. It doesn't really matter if those scallops line up or not. And what I did first for the top right here is that I put over against that, and then I cut it to length, and I kind of like, again, use my nail, or I eyeballed it and cut it. Okay, and then what I did is right here, I marked again with my nail on both sides, because like it's a flat edge right here. It's not like a actual triangle, it's flat right there. So I'm going to mark that on both sides, and then I'm going to snip all the way up to the score line, and then I'm going to cut out that little notch. Now also what I have to do is, because this goes out like this, I'm going to have to angle in a little bit from the bottom up to the inside of that. And I just cut a little at a time because I'm going to cut off too much. And I think this end can stand a little bit more. Again, I'm just going to cut off just a little bit. And I think that fits perfectly. And now I'm going to get my glue. Let's smooth this out with my finger just a little bit. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. And then I'm just gonna hold that down for a few seconds. Hold it down there for a few seconds until it catches hold, then it'll completely dry. And that is that. And now I'm gonna do this end. And with this side, I'm going to push this all the way up because this got to come up to a peak, and I'm going to fold across there and get this the edge right to the edge of that, and then I'm going to take my nails or whatever, and I'm going to kind of like pre-score it that way. See that? And then I'm going to get my scissors, and I'm going to cut from like on that line. Gets like as like a guide. I'm going to cut right, start right from the end. Not cutting it, but I'm going to cut right on that little line right there. That. Let's see if that works. Perfect. And then I'm going to again eyeball this, close it, and cut it straight across. Make sure it fits. Add some glue. And I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna make sure this tip is all that points all the way to this the top of this, and this is straight. Okay, again, I'm gonna hold it down for a few seconds. And there we have it. Now that side turned out better than the other side. And that's how it looks. Let me get in frame. There you go. And there is my roof. Isn't that neat, guys? Okay, now I already cut around the edge of the other side. I kind of wanted to overlap them, but it wasn't even, so no biggie. So I just took my scissors, or I did that. I think, no, I didn't. I get my big scissors, and I just kind of like cut that down. And then right here, let me see if I can get in here and cut right up to the roof. I kind of got that, so I'm just going to touch it up with my gray paint. Cut that. Just a few. Well, let's see if I can get the small ones in here. Yeah, so it don't look so bad. And there is my roof, guys. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that neat? Don't that look neat, y'all? Look at that beautiful roof. Chimney. Okay. I'm liking my roof. Alrighty. So like I said, guys, it's not perfect, but when I do my next house, this is like trial and error, because I did guess, because like I said, this is stuff like this I do as I go. I work as I go, so I figure things out as I go. And that is the house. Wait a minute, it's not all good. Okay, I'm go ahead and stop right here, guys, because again, like I said, I got some round windows that I've already did on my Cricut that I haven't cut out yet. I'm going to put on the front, right here, 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 and on the sides. They're going to be round windows with pane in them, and with development and everything. And I gotta find another window here, and so we'll come back. Oh crap, I forgot, I gotta do this down here, this part down here. So we'll go do that later. This will be done by the time I come back. We're finished up. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go that way and up. Yeah, I'll be going up, doing the check it out that way, or I don't know, I might do it out this way. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But anyway, when I come back, I'm going to finish this house. I'm going to have this done. I'm going to have the windows done. And we're going to decorate it into Christmas. There you go, guys. This is the house. Isn't it neat? Oh, I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And then the roof. I am just so impressed with myself with this roof. I love the roof. That is so cool. All right. But there you go, guys. That is it for today, and I hope y'all are enjoying this little craft with me get together series with this house. And like I said, when we come back, we're going to finish it up. So there will be another fourth part, I believe, fifth part, and whatever part, I forgot what part I'm on. I think this is the fourth part, but we're going to do one more part, and when we come back, I'm going to finish it up, and we're going to admire it all together. So thanks, guys, for joining me. Y'all have a crafty day. Bye.